Let's take a look at Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. So, this game has just come out, the first episode of this game. It's going to be 2 episodes of Broken Sword 5, and this is a Kickstarter game, and I have actually backed this Kickstarter because I always loved the Broken Sword games. At least I loved Broken Sword 1 and 2. They were beautiful graphic adventure games, and I love me some point-and-click graphic adventure games. I always liked to play those. And Broken Sword 1 and 2 were really fantastic games, actually. They looked fantastic, they had a great atmosphere, great voices, great storytelling, and were really interesting games. And then Broken Sword 3 and 4 came out, and those were some of those dreaded 3D adventure games. So Broken Sword 1 and 2 still look beautiful. They are beautifully drawn, and even though the resolution is a bit quaint, they still hold up. The next ones don't really, and they are full of those nasty, dreaded, like crate puzzles and stuff like that. Luckily, Revolution Software and Charles Cecil, I believe, is the name of the head of this company, vowed to return to the series' roots with Broken Sword 5 and went to Kickstarter, and I promptly backed it and said, yes, I do want another Broken Sword game in the spirit of the first 2. So, this is going to be a first impressions thing. As you can see, I have already started the game, but I didn't do much. I walked 2 steps and made sure that I can actually record a video, and that has been that. So you are going to basically witness me playing the game for the first time as a huge fan of the first 2, and let's see if it holds up. And I hope it does. I hope it's great. The one in the small first impression that I got was very favorable. So let's see. Before we start, let's take a look at the options menu. So you actually have some player profiles. I don't know what that is all about. Visual settings, subtitles, yes. Speech text, modern and classic. I believe that concerns the. Maybe if you put speech text and the UI to classics, you actually it actually looks like the first 2 games or something. We will take a look at that later, once we're in the game and once we played a little bit. So NTS audio settings, that's that. Not too much to see there. I think I'm going to put the audio up a little, because it's actually important for this game. So let's just start a new game and see how it goes. And watch the intro, actually. I haven't watched the intro before, I just skipped it in order to see if I can record it. So let's just start a new game. No, I will start a new game immediately. But the serpent was wiser than all the animals that were in paradise. And God cursed the serpent and called him devil. And he said, behold, Adam has become like one of us, no, battle not with monsters, lest ye become a monster. And if you gaze into the abyss also gazes into you. And that's actually the classic Revolution Software logo. And I'm getting the tingles right now. Ah. Hello, bird. Well, the frame rate in my little window there looks kind of weird. Yes, and if that isn't an argument for 2D graphics. Kind of excessive parallax there, but yeah. Catalonia, Spain in 1937. So we're actually in the Second World War.
We must go now. Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly.
Xavier, the painting.
La maledicción. This way.
Senora, it is too late. Go.
No! Papa!
Senor, in here. Search them.
The evil Germans, yes.
Of course.
He's probably a Nazi. Paris, present day, okay.
Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent, just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
Nobody move. Non, monsieur, not la malédiction. Oh. Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a senseless murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together. The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
Okay, and now we are in the game. Now we can point and we can click. So that was a rather cinematic beginning. And also I liked the throwback to the first Broken Sword in the intro, like Paris in the spring. I think the very first game starts with Paris in the fall, if I remember correctly. So now we can play the game and walk around. And the game looks really good. I believe it's a mixture of painted backgrounds and 3D, but kind of shaded characters. And it's used to great effect, I think. It looks very good. So let's just walk around and see what we can do here.
Blob of chewed gum.
Oh, okay. I still think the game is a bit excessive in its parallax scrolling down out there. It looks like the whole world is shifting, but well, whatever. Let's just see what we can do here. There's the pizza box the assassin had. Let's take a look at that.
The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it. Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
Interesting. Can I pick that up? Yes, I can. Ooh. Now I have a slice of pizza in my pockets. And I also have an iPhone, apparently. That's kind of thinly veiled iPhone there. Nico and Rickenbacker. Who's Rickenbacker? Let's try calling Nico first.
Nico wasn't answering her phone. No surprise.
Well, okay. Then let's call Rickenbacker.
Hello, Mr. Rickenbacker?
Stobart, what do you want?
Mr. Rickenbacker, there's been a problem.
Why does that surprise me? This better not involve the Blue Lizard.
Afraid it does, sir. There's been a robbery.
Oh, so...
Only one painting was stolen, though.
Well, what are you wasting time talking by paying out. 2 ways to keep your job, Stobart.
I see. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else you gotta tell me?
The thief had a gun. He shot the gallery owner dead.
We insured him too?
No, sir.
Well, that's one piece of good news. At least tell me you got some leads.
No, sir, not yet.
Well, stop chewing the fat with me and do your job. And call me when you have some good news.
Will do, boss.
Okay, well, that is one nice person, this Rickenbacker. Okay, so... Yes, this game really is a very deliberate throwback to the first 3 games, right down to the icons. And I think I like it. I will play through this game, actually. It kind of seems a bit... Well, kind of, the voice acting is a bit weird at times, but that's, I think, part of the charm. So let's take a look. We have a CCTV camera. Maybe we can...
With luck, the security camera had captured the robbery. The cable for the camera ran into the room marked private.
Yes. So can we get in there? Oh, it has a
The door
number.
was locked with a keypad.
Ah, and
If
we...
I wanted to get in there and look at the CCTV footage, then I'd need to find the number.
Yes, I need to
The
find...
door was marked private.
Okay, so that is perhaps the first thing we need to do. Let's take a look at the label of the painting that was stolen.
The stolen painting was called La Malediccio, painted by someone called L. Serp in 1937, and worth just 40 grand.
40 grand, that's not $40,000. That is not much in arts, I believe, so why was that painting stolen? Apparently it has something to do with something, because in the intro that Nazi guy was very adamant in getting that painting, so it apparently is of some importance, of course. That seems to be the whole story conceit here. Maybe it has something to do with Templars or something, I don't know. Or maybe not. I think it would be cool if they won't go into Templars and Assassins and stuff. Because I think, especially with the Assassin's Creed series, that trope has been played out to death. So we have some more paintings here. At some we can look and some we can actually interact with. So let's keep doing that.
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting?
Yes, why that painting?
Kill for it. The stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. I needed to find out why it hadn't.
Yes, that is weird. Test button.
So, the alarm wasn't broken. I suspected foul play.
I still kind of like that the narration in this game, that it is kind of that it is kind of that it's always in the past tense. So actually George Stobart, our protagonist here, is narrating the story, and I think it gives it a very nice flavor.
I pressed the vibration detector pad. Nothing happened.
Of course. So let's take a look behind that door. So that pressure pad goes there. Those go there, and I don't know what's going on. Hey, there's a cut wire.
So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing.
Interesting.
This was an inside job.
Oh. Oh god, it's a mirage. I don't know what that now is.
It was the speaker cone for the alarm.
Yes, but it is working. The wire was cut. Okay, so can we do anything else
Someone
here?
cut a wire and sabotaged the alarm.
No, I don't
Someone
think so.
cut.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
The alarm on that painting hadn't been sabotaged.
No? Okay.
So what made La Malediccio so special?
Yes. We already know that it was special, but
A rare glimpse into the absinthe-addled mind of the artist. A snip at only 80 grand.
Okay.
That painting was worth way more than the stolen one. So why didn't they take that?
Yeah. So the painting was special. We now know that. Let's talk to the priest for now.
Excuse me, Father.
Do some detective work.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
Okay.
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken place. This is the work of the devil.
What?
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now, excuse me, I must pray.
1 minute I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
Well, that was kind of weird. Christians, am I right? Christians. Let's take a look at Henry's body. Henri, maybe. Will be. Yeah, I think it's probably Henri. The glasses.
Definitely look better. I always wondered who bought those white framed glasses. Now I knew.
Glasses, yes. Okay. Body.
Guy.
Hey, and there's something there. A crumpled
There was a small
note.
piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look.
Yes.
It read, 2:30 p.m. Be ready.
Interesting.
Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note.
Eau de
In this
toilette.
pocket was a tiny bottle. It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it would wake the beast within.
Okay. Wake the beast within. Well, that is heavy.
Poor guy.
Think there's nothing else to see
A
here.
cryptic note in a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I definitely needed to check out that office.
Yes. So we need to find that that combination there.
The bust was balanced precariously on the pedestal. I didn't want to knock it off.
Okay. Do we have anything else here? More paintings. We can do something with that painting. So let's take a look at that. Yeah.
Another painting.
And we already know that the alarm was disabled. So, Father Simeon. Let's take a look at this guy.
It was Hector Lane, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well. For a moment, I thought he was dead. But from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted. Lane had fainted. I was going to have to find a way to revive him.
Okay. So, lots of stuff to do. We need to revive this person. We have to open that door. Yeah, so that means we have to find the combination for the keypad. And we need to find out who killed him and why the alarm was disabled and who disabled the alarm. That's a classic murder mystery going on here. I don't think there are any hotspots left here. So we could maybe take a look outside. And I want to try one thing. Let's go to the main menu and go to the options. And let's take a look at a few things here. Speech subtitles, like speech text classic and UI classic. What will happen when we do that? Yes, let's return to the game. Okay, so now the inventory is just down there.
Poor guy.
Okay, and then the speech text is just like that.
Best to leave the evidence the way I found it.
I think I kind of like that better. Hey, the eyes. Oh, we can close the eyes and open the eyes.
This wasn't the first time I've looked into a dead man's eyes.
A bit creepy.
Henri's glass.
Okay. Let's just close
This
the
wasn't-
eyes.
His eyes were closed. The least I could do for him.
Okay. Maybe that isn't the best idea to finger around on a dead man's body, especially if the police hasn't been here yet. Let's go outside.
The street was quiet and upmarket. Not the kind of place for an opportunist thief.
Let's call Nico again. No one picking up still. Hey, we
Still wasn't answering her phone.
could
I was beginning to get worried.
we could actually take a look into the office through the window.
The room looked like some sort of office for the gallery. I could just see the glow of the CCTV monitor in the corner. It looked like the...
Yeah. Okay. We can't go in here. Gallery door, the lizard. I don't have... I have a few objectives I need to... that I know I need to do, but I don't have any clue yet. So let's just take a look around. And
You gotta hand it to the French. They know how to take a leak in style.
yes, and I will do that for a few more minutes, and I think that will be it for this video then. And yes, I think I really like this game. Maybe I will follow that up with an actual Let's Play. I would kind of like to do that. I don't know if the game has just come out, like yesterday, I think. So I don't know if that would be considered appropriate. I have to inform myself about that. But other than that, I really like it. I think it hits all the right notes. And I actually also don't think that Broken Sword itself is purely a nostalgia thing. I don't think it relies too much on nostalgia. It's just that the old Broken Sword games still hold up very well in their writing and their acting and their story and everything like that. I just think they are extremely well done point-and-click adventures. So, and I think this game follows that quite nicely. And yeah, we could actually talk with this guy here and keep on going. But I think this will be it for this video. Yes, I'm really happy that I backed the Kickstarter. I really am. Because, yeah, that kind of gives me the feeling that I helped make this happen. And I really like that there's a new Broken Sword game now. And yes, hopefully this game will stay like that and not become some convoluted bollocks, but I don't think so. So, yeah, that has been that. I am Jay, this was Let's Take a Look at Broken Sword 5. So, see you again next video.